Yeah, I think that's the issue here.
So is the first question clear? K is basically the price. He's using to use the expensive brand. So number of walls are not changing. The length and area is not changing. Length and height is not changing. So the price per unit area would increase. Number two, if 3R equals 18, what is the value of 6R plus 3R is equals to 6? And 6 into 6 plus 3 is 39. Which of the following is equal to a raised to power 2 by 3 for all values? We know whatever is in the denominator comes out and numerator stays there. And this is question number 4. The number of states that joined United States between 76 to 1849 is twice the number of states that joined between 1850 to 1900. If 30 states joined between these, if these are 30, so these should be 15, and x states join between these two, which of the following equation is true? So 2x is equals to 30. If 5 by x is equals to 15 by x plus 20, what is the value of x by 5? By the way, anyone decided set test date?
No, sir, not yet.
Blue book installed or not yet?
Yes, I already have it installed, sir.
What about Mohammed?
Yes, I also haven't decided, but I'm ready to, I think. As in, like, ready to decide.
I probably can't do this month because we have a back to school baseline test. So most likely in September, maybe.
Okay, but do install this book and go for one practice that is 100% replica of the original.
Okay.
How it would be use of software, and there are many other things like Desmos. For simultaneous equations, you can just punch in the equations. For graphs, you can do that and just read off. No more calculations for completing square and stuff. Do that once at least, and you will be in a very good position to decide when you wish to appear.
Okay, sir.
If 5 by x is equals to 15 over x plus 20, what is the value of x by 5? So let's calculate x first. This is 5x plus 100 is equals to 15x. Take it on the other side, 10x. 100x is equals to 10. So if x is 10, this is 5 over 10, and reciprocal would be 10 over 5 makes it 2. Simultaneous equations. Now I would be solving these, but in Desmos, you can do this. You just click that calculator right in top right corner and punch these two equations, which is 2x minus 3y is equals to minus 14. One equation done. Second is 3x minus 2y is equals to minus 6. So both equations done, and I can see x2, y6. So when x is 2 and y is 6, I'm getting minus 4. See, if I was solving these equations, maybe I would take a little more time than this, and maybe not. But one thing is for sure that I might make an elementary mistake in comparison to use of software, which is actually allowed in the exam. Number 7, the function f is defined by the polynomial. Some values of x and f of x are shown in the table above. Which of the following must be a factor of f of x? So basically, we know that this is 0, comma 3, 2, comma 1, 4, comma 0, and 5, comma minus 2. And where is it 0? This is 0 at one place. So C is the factor. Any issue in this question?
No, sir.
I shouldn't have written these as well. So it is 0 when x is equals to 4. Number 8. The line y is equals to kx plus 4 is equals to k. Kx plus 4, where k is a constant, is graphed in the xy plane if the line contains the point CD and C is not equal to 0, D is not equal to 0. What is the slope of the line in terms of C and D? So first of all, y is equals to kx plus 4. X is C, y is D. So D minus 4 over C is equals to K.
So are these really SAT questions?
Sorry?
So aren't these like IGCSE questions?
Yes, they are similar to them.
Ah,
The
still find
difficulty
it.
level is more than that
I
for the complete set. In the system of equation above, k is constant and x and y are variables. For which of the value of k will the system of equations have no solution? That means they are parallel. So in the second one, if I make y subject, 4x minus 7 is equals to 5y. 4 by 5 is gradient in second one. So the first one is giving me kx is equals to 3y plus 4. I'm not interested in y-intercept, so this is k by 3. So these two should be equal. So if they are equal, 12 over 5 equals k. If k has this value, they are parallel and no solution. In the xy plane, the parabola with the equation y is equals to this intersects the line with the equation y equals 25 at 2 points A and B. What is the length of AB? So again, we will use this.
Are we given this exact calculator in the SAT or?
Uh, Actually, a replica of that. Just use that blue book and you will see 100% of what you're going to face in digital sat.
All right.
This is GeoGebra. It does few extra things as well and is a little complicated to use, but Desmos is easy. So y is equals to x minus 11 whole square. Y is equals to x minus 11 whole square. And the other one is y is equals to 25. Y is equals to 25.
I have a question. Couldn't you
Yes.
have just put in x minus 11 squared instead of having to expand the brackets for your quadratic?
No, I don't do that. He just it's the software who simplified it. I just copied it. X minus 11 whole square equals 25. Yeah, like the other option would definitely be the quadratics where I need to know that 25 is equals to x minus 11 whole square. I'll find two values of x and then use them to find the distance between a and b. And the other one was that I'm not thinking about anything and I am looking at these points where x is 6 and 16 and the distance between them is 10. Already done.
Yeah.
On the other hand, solution would have been this a square minus 2ab plus b square and then all this stuff and finding x. Figure not drawn to scale in figure above line K, L, M, N intersect at the point where x plus y is equals to u plus w. X plus y is equals to u plus w. Okay, these two added is equals to these two added. Which of the following must be true? X is equals to z, not necessarily. But if these are straight lines, intersect line K, L, M, N they should be vertically opposite as well. So if they are vertically opposite, I can write that this is
Sir?
Y. Yeah,
X would only be equal to Z if the two lines were perpendicular, right? Or
perpendicular.
oh, never mind. It still wouldn't work.
Okay, it's already given that x plus y is equals to u plus w, and if y is equals to u, vertically opposite, x is equals to w. So this is equal and this is equal. This could be u and this could be w. And x could be equal to z, not necessary. X could be equal to z, yes, I can see that. Y is equal to w, I cannot see that. And z is equals to t. Z is actually equal to x and x is equal to w and w is equals to t. So yes, 1 and 3. What do you say? Any doubts?
No, sir.
In the quadratic equation above, a is a non-zero constant. The graph of the equation in the xy plane is a parabola with vertex c comma d. Which of the following is equal to d? So basically, y of the turning point. Okay, I actually have a habit of doing this in complete detail. So I'm just going to multiply. This is x square plus 4x minus 2x minus 8. So that is x square plus 2x minus 8. Keeping a outside, completing square form. X square plus 2x plus 1 square minus 1 square minus 8. And I get a into x plus 1 whole square minus 9a. So minus 9a is the y of the turning point. The equation this is equals to this is true for all values of x. All values of x where x is not equal to 2 over a, where a is constant. What is the value of a? Is true for all values of x. Okay. What is the value of a? What could be a short method? Comparing or substituting it back? I think I'll just simplify and compare. I'm taking LCM on right hand side. So minus 8x minus 3 into ax minus 2 over ax minus 2 minus 53. So this is negative 8ax square minus minus plus 16x minus 3ax plus 6 minus 53. Denominator is now same, just simplifying the numerator. So minus 47 x squared term is only 1 minus 8ax squared, and x term is 16 minus 3a into x. Now coefficient of x square is 24. So 24 could be equal to minus 8a and a is equals to minus 3. This is it. And just rechecking with the second value. Coefficient of x is 25 is equals to 16 minus 3a. 25 minus 16 is 9 is equal to minus 3a and a is again minus 3. So yeah, minus 3. What are the solutions to equation this? Now see, if I have this graph and it would be fresh all the time. So this is 3x square plus 12x plus 6. You see solutions. And now I think that's cheating because these are in decimals, minus 3.41 and negative 0.59. So I'll just go for quadratic formula. Minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. And let me get my calculator. Where are you? Got it. So I'm getting 2 plus square root 2 and 2 minus square root 2. 15.
Yeah, I got this answer.
Good.
Yeah, same.
15. Okay.
The equation above shows how the temperature Fahrenheit measured in degrees Fahrenheit relates to the temperature C measured in degrees Celsius based on the equation. Which of the following must be true? A temperature increase of 1 degree Fahrenheit is equivalent to a temperature increase of 5 by 9. So if I just increase it by 1, let's say I was talking about 32, at 32 degrees Celsius is 0. And at 33 degrees Celsius is 5 by 9. So yes, a temperature increase of 1 degree Celsius is equivalent to a temperature increase of 1.8 Fahrenheit. So we already knew that an increase of 5 by 9 represents to 1 Fahrenheit increase. So if this is 1, that would be x. So we cross multiply 1 divided by 5 by 9 is giving us 1.8 ES. Simple unitary method. A temperature increase of 5 by 9 degree Fahrenheit is equivalent to a temperature increase in 1 degree Celsius. 5 by 9 increase 1 degree Celsius. So first 32, then 32 plus 5 by 9 minus 32. I think third is a no. Will you check that?
Give me a second, sir.
Because that will be 25 by 81. 0.3 increase. Third, I guess, is a no.
Yeah, so 3 is no.
And the
That's
options also support it. You already got 1 and 2 correct. Okay, Mohammed?
Yeah.
If x is greater than 0, what is the one possible solution of this equation? I would just wish to try that as well on the software. So this is basically, if I just multiply it, that would be x raised to power 5 minus 5x cube and equals to minus 4x. Oh. So I'm getting 1 and 2. What is the one possible solution when where x is positive? So there are actually two possible solutions, 1 and 2. So we could write anything. If you write 1, that is acceptable. You write 2, that is acceptable. Other than that, what could have 1 done? That would have been x5 minus 5x cube plus 4x is equals to 0. We take out x common. We left with x4 minus 5x square plus 4 is equals to 0. So first of which is x is equal to 0, but x is greater than 0. So we'll have to work out with the remaining. I'm writing it as y square minus 5y plus 4 is equals to 0. And y square minus 4y minus y plus 4 is equals to 0 makes it y minus 4 minus 1 y minus 4. So y minus 1 equal to 0 and y is equals to this is 4 and this is 1. So x square is equals to 1, x is equals to plus minus 1, and x square is equals to 4. So x is equals to plus minus 2. So positive value, it could be either 1 or 2. Any disagreement?
Um, no, sir, I don't have any
No.
disagreement.
So the use of software or use of Desmos built in within the app where you will be giving your exam, one thing will save many of your seconds. And the other point I just remembered, I'm 100% sure in Pakistan they are asking you to bring your own laptops. I'm not sure about Saudi or Dubai, what they'll be doing. Do they have enough systems where they'll be taking your exam, or they will ask you to bring it? So there are few students who just, you would know, issue with battery problem. So they'll be taking their chargers along. They'll be checking their calculators and laptops. So do solve it on your system so you have a practice. Number 17. If this is equal to this, what is the value of x? So 7 by 9 minus 4 by 9 is 1 by 3. 1 by 4 plus 5 by 12 is 2 by 3. So x is equals to 2. Two isosceles triangles are shown above. If 180 minus z is equals to 2y and y is equals to 75, what is the value of x? So already if I look at the right hand side triangle, 180 minus z is equals to 2y. That would represent these two y's. And y is already 75. So 180 minus 75 is equals to x.
All
10.
right.
At a lunch stand, each hamburger has 50 more calories than each order of fries. Hamburger 50 more than each order of fries. If two hamburgers and three order of fries have a total of 1700, okay. Each hamburger is actually 50 more than fries. So if two hamburgers and three fries have a total of 1700, how many calories does hamburger have? So file, new, don't save. Okay, now let's do it. Can you clearly see these equations? I just want to see how much difference does it make if we go for solving the simultaneous equation or using it.
All right, sir.
You've written it, let me know, and then I'll start punching. When you're done with writing the equations, let me know.
All right.
Okay. Should I start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So y equals x plus 50 and 2y plus 3x is equals to 1700. Done. Desmos is actually much more relaxed than this one.
Sir, could you go back to the question quickly? Sorry, I had to do something.
You lost that chance.
I think your screen is frozen.
So hamburger is 370 and fries is 320.
Yeah.
In calculator which is built in on the website, you also have a zoom in and zoom out button. And there's much more to it. You can click on the three buttons on the right hand side, which would show you the review. You can see which questions are left, which questions you marked for review or rechecking. And if you by mistake left any question before submitting, it would show you that one question is left. So do have a hands-on practice, and during the exam, do not search for any buttons. You would already know them. Question number 20. In triangle ABC, the measurement of angle B is 90. Okay. I would like to summarize it as well. 90. BC is 16 and AC is 20. BC AC. BC is 16 and AC is 20. Triangle DEF is similar. DEF is similar to triangle ABC, where vertices D, E, and F corresponds to ABC respectively. And each side of triangle DEF is 1/3. So 16 by 3 and 20 by 3. Corresponding side of what is the value of sine F? So sine F is actually equal to sine C because angles are same. So sine is, I need to know this side, 20 squared minus 16 squared whole square root, that is 12. So sine of F is perpendicular over hypotenuse. 12 by 20 is 3 by 5. Any doubt in this?
No.
No, sir.
Okay. That was section 1. 20 questions done. And section 2. बेटे आज का ना पिंकी प्रॉमिस वाला टास्क है, इंस्टॉल ब्लू बुक, प्रैक्टिस at least
All right.
once. You can know the test, nothing official test है, do practice. इंग्लिश भी है उसमें, सारा कंप्लीट है. Question number 1.
Okay, sir.
And most of the students, what reviews I'm getting is that in the first 22 questions, everyone is getting them correct, ones who are practicing. And in the second 22, people are actually losing 7 to 10 questions. And a similar problem is there that they are completing the test 15 minutes before finish time. So they're not actually giving the required time to each question and making either a mistake while rushing or reading or making a mistake of plus minus. Question number 1. Marilyn's hike distance from camp. The graph above shows Marilyn's distance from her camp during a 3-hour hike. She stopped for 30 minutes during her hike to have lunch. Based on the graph, which of the following is closest to the time she finished lunch and continued her hike? I can see one horizontal line. And closest to this is before 2. That is after 1, and it's 140, more than half. The table above shows the distribution of age and gender for 25 people who entered a contest. If the contest winner will be selected at random, what is the probability that the winner will be either a female, either a female under age 40, or a male age 40 or older? Will be either a female under age 40 or a male 40 or older. So basically, I was selecting out of these two, and there are 10 out of 25. B. Question number 3. A graph below shows the total number of music albums sales in millions each year from 1997 through 2009. Based on the graph, which of the following best describes the general trend in music album sales from 1997 to 2009? Sales generally increase each year since 1997. Sales generally decrease. Sales increase until 2000 and then generally decrease. Sales generally remain steady from, I think, C. It goes up, then it goes down. The table above shows some values of the linear function f. Which of the following defines f? So I can see one increase in x and one increase in x and three increase in y. So rise over run gradient is 3 already, and we have only one point which has gradient 3. At Lincoln High School, approximately 7% of the enrolled juniors and 5% of enrolled seniors were included in National Honor Society last year. If there were 526 juniors and 602 seniors enrolled at Lincoln High School last year, which of the following is the closest to total of juniors? So 7% of 562, 7 by 100 of 562 plus 5%, 5 by 100 of 602, and I'm getting 69.44.
So, how did you get 69.44?
Uh, took percentages, 7% of the juniors
Mm-hmm.
and 5% of the seniors, and the total is 69.44. The closest is 69.
Okay, so you added them together, right? Afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, understood.
Okay. Which of the following is the sum of the two polynomials? 5 plus 3, 8x square. Last two gone off. And 5, 6, 7 minus 7x. It is the first one. If 3 by 5 w equals 4 by 3, what is the value of w? So w is equals to 4 by 3 into 5 by 3, 20 by 9.
Sure, that's insane.
This one.
I don't think I've ever seen such a hard question before.
Yeah, I was shocked too.
MashaAllah.
Blue book, blue book. First section is very easy. Second section, 60 to 70% is easy. And then there are those questions which would differentiate between students. And if you find every question easy, that's good for you. That you've crossed the difficulty level, the understanding which they will be checking you on. The average number of students per classroom at Central High School, and that is why Mohammed, I was telling you to do practice, and we can only discuss those where you are facing problem. And if you're not facing any, teacher might enjoy playing a video game.
All right, sir.
The average number of students per classroom at Central High School from 2000 to 2010 can be modeled by this given equation, where x represents the number of years since 2000 and y represents the average number of students per classroom. So these are years and these are students and years. Okay. Which of the following best describes the meaning of the term 0.56 in the equation? So if I'm having those years, 27.2 would mean that it started off with that, and 0.56 is the factor since 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. The total number of students at school, no. The average number of students per classroom, no. The estimated increase in average number of students per classroom each year, that should be the case. The estimated difference between the average number of students, I think C best explains this. Like if I'm adding 1, that means 0.56 average is increasing.
Yeah.
Number 9. Nate walks 25 meters in 13.7 seconds. If he walks at the same rate, which of the following is the closest to the distance he walks in 4 minutes? So 25 meter in 13.7 seconds, x meters in 4 minutes. 25 into 4 into 60 is the seconds divided by 13.7, and we get 437. The closest is this. Simple unitary method. 10 and 11 refer to the data given. Okay, let's see what the question is. We'll come back later to the data. What is the weight in newtons of an object object on Mercury with mass 90? So Mercury 3.6, 19 to 3.6 is 324. 11th is an object on Earth has a weight of 150 newtons. On which planet would the same object have approximately? So 150 and Earth is 9.8. 150 divided by 9.8 is giving me a mass of 15.306. Now I'm dividing these two. 170 divided by the answer, I'm getting 11.1. So it would weigh the same on Saturn. Any
So for the
confusion in
first
these two?
one, you just did 90 times 3.6, right?
Yeah, W equals mg.
And for the second one, you did 150 divided by what did you
The
do?
gravity on Earth,
9.8, and
and this
divided
was the
by
mass.
the approximate weight of the same object, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
understood.
If the function f has 5 distinct zeros would mean solutions. Which of the following could represent the complete graph of f of x? So you see the first one only. Look at the first one only. 1, 2, 3. It intersects the y-axis at 3 points. But we have 5 distinct zeros. So it should intersect at 5 different points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the option. Can you see 5?
Yes, I can see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C is clearly 6.
One,
One,
two,
two,
three, four,
three,
five.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So
How
now
is
in
C6, sir?
this 1,
Mhm.
2, 3,
Oh,
4,
okay. I thought you were
5.
looking only at where the curve bounces.
Intersection with x-axis. Now, in some cases, this is considered as two solutions. Suppose I would have written x minus 2 whole square is equal to 0. So we would consider these two solutions because this is x minus 2 into x minus 2. We would say uh, two same roots. So in D also we are get actually having six roots in which five are different. One, two, three. This is fourth, and we are having them as twice. But overall, one, two, three, four, and five unique roots. Overall, this will have six roots in which two would be same. Tangential point. Number 13. The equation above gives the height h in feet of the ball t seconds after it is thrown straight up with an initial speed of v feet per second from a height of k feet. Which of the following gives v in terms of hk? Okay, we just have to make that subject. So h minus k minus vt. Okay, h plus 16t square. We have to make v minus k over t. So h minus k over t minus plus over d, I guess. H minus k over t, yes, 16t, yeah, d. Making v the subject of the formula. Unauthorized copying and reuse of any part of this page is illegal, but we are doing this for the betterment of Earth. So the cost of
Yes, sir.
using telephone,
It's okay.
we are doing it for a greater good. I'm not selling it out. The cost of using a telephone in a hotel meeting room is $0.2 per minute. Which of the following equation represents the total cost C in dollars for each hours? So 0.2 per minute. So these are hours into 60. So zero point 0.2 into 60-ish. The first one. I hate these statement questions. In order to determine if treatment X is successful in improving eyesight, a research study was conducted from a large population of people with poor eyesight. 300 participants were selected at random. Half of the participants were randomly assigned to receive treatment X, and the other half did not receive treatment X. The resulting data showed that the participants who received the treatment X had significantly improved eyesight as compared to those who did not receive treatment X. Based on the design and results of the study, which of the following is an appropriate conclusion? Treatment X is likely to improve the eyesight of the people who have poor eyesight. Yes, I think so. X improve eyesight better than all other available treatments. There's no such data given in the paragraph above. Treatment X will improve the eyesight of anyone who takes it. Now we have two comparisons. Treatment X will cause a substantial improvement. What are you doing? I think A, C, and D are answers. I would reject A because we've selected random people from a large population, people with poor eyesight. Okay, treatment X will improve the eyesight of anyone who takes it. I think A. What do you say?
Hmm.
You also have answer key for this.
So why is this English now? Like, I don't.
Why is this? English
English.
and math.
English, yes, I don't get it. Why?
This was test 3, section 2. Question 15 is A. Yup. Mad, it is, and so it is. English
Uh,
inside.
Very
Graphs
unpleasant.
of the function f
Math
and
is hard.
g, same, are shown in the xy plane above. For which of the following values of x does f of x plus g of x equals 0? Oh, hmm. For which values of x? So I'll just zoom in and we can see that they should like see this point. Whatever this is in positive side, it is the same in the negative side. So if we add these values, we will get 0. So that is
Yes.
1, 0, -1, -2. So x is -2. At x -2, f of x is having a value of -2 and g of x is having 2. So when you add them, you get 0.
But oh, okay. I misread the graph
Clear?
for a second. Yeah, I see.
1718 referring to this information. Okay, let's use it. How will the quantity of the product supplied to the market change if the price of the product is increased by $10? The quantity of the product supplied, the quantity of the product supplied, and the quantity of the product demanded. So this is supplied, this is demanded. In an economic market are functions of the price of the product. The function above is estimated supply and demand of the certain product. The function SP gives the quantity supplied and D is demanded. So how will quantity of the product supplied to market change if the price of the product is increased by 10? So we are talking about this and increased by 10. So whatever the price was, let's say the price was 0, so supply was 40. So if it is 10 now, it would be 45. The quantity supplied will increase by 5 units. So yes, increase. Why I'm marking it for decrease? This is 40 to 45. It's B. Any doubt?
No, sir, no doubts.
At what price will the quantity of the product supplied to the market equal to the quantity of product demanded? So we just equate them and solve them. 1 by 2p plus 40 is equals to 220 minus p. So this is 3 by 2p is equals to 220 minus 40 is 180. 180 into 2 by 3 is 120. At this price, it is demand equals supply. Graphene, which is used in the manufacture of integrated circuits, is also thin and that a sheet weighing 1 ounce can cover up to 7 football fields. If a football field has an area of this acres, how many acres would 48 pound graphene weigh? 48 ounces. So 1 ounce is covering 7 footballs. That is 3134. 4 by 3 into 7. 1 ounce is covering 48 by 3. So 48 would just be a product of this. And that is 448. Clear?
Clear.
Okay. We'll end it here. You do have few questions left. We've done 8 pages. Almost half of these half questions are left. You can practice them as well, but I would recommend.
So what do you mean by that?
I didn't get the theme of the question, Michael. So I'm
Uh,
yards.
it's just asking the difference between the dot at 34 minutes and the place of the
Oh,
line at
oh,
34
yeah,
minutes.
oh, yeah, oh, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this was 148 and 150. So yes. Two.
Assalamu
Number
alaikum,
2
sir.
you got. Walaikum assalam. Of the following 4 types of saving accounts plans, which plan would yield exponential growth of the money in the account? Each successive year, 2% of the initial saving is added to the value of account. Each successive year, 1.5% of initial saving and $100 is added to the account. added to the value of the account. Each successive year, 1% of the value added to the account. Each successive year, $100 is added to the value of the account. Which of the following four type of saving account plans options would yield exponential growth? This should be 2% only, like the percentage increase. When you just add something that is not exponential. What do you say? 21. C, not A. What is the difference? Each successive year, 1% of the current value. Oh, sorry. Initial saving, current value, compound interest. Clear?
Clear, sir.
The sum of three numbers is 88, 55. One of the number is X. Is 50% more than the sum of the other two numbers. What is the value of X? Sum of three numbers is 855. One of the numbers is X already and is 50% more than the sum of other two numbers. So if I just subtract X, this is sum of the other two, and X is already 50% more than that. So basically times 1.5 is equal to X. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
855 into 1.5 is 1282.5 minus 1.5x goes on the other side,
So we
2.5x.
divide that by 2.5.
Sorry.
Nothing, nothing.
So
Would the
x
answer
is
be
equals
B?
to 513. Yes. The angles shown above are acute and sine alpha is equals to cos beta. So if they are already equal, I don't know what the question is, but A plus B would be equal to 90. If A is equals to this, B is equals to this, what is the value of K? So 4K minus 22 plus 6K minus 13 equals to 90. Do you know this? Do you agree to
Yes.
this? A plus B is 90.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
10K, 22, and 13 is 35. So K is equals to 3.5. Oh, sorry. I have to subtract it from 90. So 90 minus 35 is 55 by 10. So K is 5.5. 24. Mr. Cole has a beaker containing n millimeters of solution to distribute to the students in his chemistry class. If he gives each student 3 ml of solution and he will have 5 ml left over, in order to give each student 4 ml of the solution, he will need an additional 21 ml. How many students are in the class? So first of all, Mr. Cole has a beaker containing n millimeters of solution to distribute to students in his class. If he gives each student 3, so basically this is 3n and have 5 left. So this was the total solution. In order to give each student 4 millimeter, so the new total should be 4n of the solution. He will need an 21 ml more. So how many students are in the class?
Isn't it just 26?
Plus 21 equals 4n is 26. Yes. Math clear?
Yes, sir.
A grain silos is built from two right circular cones and right circular cylinder with internal measurements represented by the figure above. Of the following, which is the closest to volume of the grain silos in the cubic feet? 1 by 3 pi r square h times 2 plus pi r square H.
So, sir, will we get a formula sheet for all the geometrical equations
Yes,
such as calculus?
yes. When you go to the right hand side of the blue book, and when not getting close values, let me recheck that. You will get those formulas, and uh, I'm forgetting the exact name that would say like show details or something, and formula sheet would pop up. Where is this mistake? I'm getting 13. R square h 1 by 3 pi r square h and 2 times plus. Oh, in cubic feet. So yes, these are also cubic. Plus pi r square h. I punched 2 twice. This is 1047.2. I punched this 2 twice. Number 26. In the xy plane, the line determined by the points 2, comma k and k, comma 32 passes through the origin. Which of the following could be the value of k? So this is passing through the origin 0, comma 0. Let's say 2, comma k. Let's say k, comma 32. So gradient of first two is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is equal to second 32 by k. So k is equals to 64 and k is equals to 8. Collinear points lying on one straight line. A rectangle was altered by increasing its length by 10% and decreasing its width by p%. So whatever the length was, it is now 1.1 times length. Whatever the width was, it is decreased by p%. So nu is w times 1 minus p. P should be in decimals, or let's say p by 100. So p%. If these alterations decrease the area of the rectangle by 12%, what is the value of P? First area was length into width. New area is 1.1. Length into 1 minus P by 100. W, that is 1.1 into 1 minus P by 100. Length W. So it is decreasing by 12%. That was 1. Decreasing by 12% would mean that this is 0.88. 1.1 into 1 minus p by 100 is equals to 0.88. 0.88 divided by 1.1 gives me 4 by 5. So 1 minus 0.8 is equals to p by 100. 0.2 p by 100. So that's 20%. Try question number 28 and give me a second.
Okay, so
Is there?
Yes, done. 28. What was that?
I got C as my answer.
C. Mahad, what did you get?
So I got D, but I think it is C. No, it should be D. Yeah.
Can't hear you.
D, so D.
D. So we have different answers. Okay. In planning maintenance for a city infrastructure and civil engineering estimates, a civil engineer estimates that starting from the present, the population of the city will decrease by 10% every 20 years. Oh, either that should be a product or division. If the present population of the city is, I think that should be D. Mohammed,
Sorry, sir. What do you
suppose
say?
there was no restriction of this every 20 years. So if they said that find it after 10 years, we would have just written 10 in this place because
Yeah.
that affects every year. So value is 10. So if we consider that what would be the value after 20 years, it should decrease by 10%. So 20 by 20 should give me 1 and it is decreasing by 10% one time after 20 years. And if we talk about 40 years, so this should decrease two times. One time in 20 years and then another one time in another 20 years. What do you say?
I understand the logic.
And let's confirm it as well. 28 is D.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Once in a while. Oh, yeah.
I agree, sir.
Okay. But that's good. Take your complete time, get to the correct answer. And those minutes you're saving out of 35 are giving you nothing. The incomplete table above summarizes the number of left-handed students, okay, and right-handed students by gender for the 8th grade students at Cassie Middle School. There are 5 times as many right-handed female students as there are left-handed female students. A right-handed are 5 times, left-handed are X. And there are 9 times as many right-handed male students as there are left-handed. So 9Y and Y. If there are a total of 81 and 122, so which of the following is the closest to the probability that a right-handed student selected at random is female? So right-handed is female. That should be 5x over 122. I think we'll have to calculate x and y first. X plus y is equals to 18. 5x plus 9y is equals to 122, making x subject. 5 into 18 minus y plus 9y is equals to 122. 90 minus 5y plus 9y equals 122. 9 minus 5 is 4y. And 122 minus 90 is 32. Y is equals to 8. So this is 8 and 9, 8 times is 72. And this is 10 and these are 50. So we were selecting, what were we selecting? Which of the following is the closest to the probability that right-handed student selected at random is a female? Mohammed, need your expertise. We're selecting a right-handed only, so that should be 50 by 122. And this is 0.409.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was going to say the exact same thing.
29. Is it 30th? Thank you. In the equation above, B and C are constants. If B and C, if B is C minus 1 by 2, B is C minus 1 by 2, which of the following is true? So why don't we just replace 3x C minus 1 by 2 is equal to 5x minus 7, 3y plus C is equal to 5y minus 7. And if we just subtract, I could get rid of C minus 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 plus 3x minus 3y, get rid of C minus 1 by 2 is equals to 5x minus 5y, and we get rid of 7. 5 minus 3 is 2x, 5 minus 3 is 2y minus 1 by 2, dividing by 2, y minus 1 by 4 is equals to x. So x is y minus 1 by 4. Okay, without options. Tickets for a school talent show cost $2 for students and $3 for adults. If Chris spends at least $11 but no more than $14 on X student tickets and one adult ticket, so X into 2 plus 3, no more than 14. What is one possible value of X? 2x is less than equal to 11, x is less than equal to 5.5. So students are basically less than 5.5. One possible value could be 5. And just quickly checking, 5 into 2 plus 3 is within the budget, more than 11 and less than 14. If someone tries 4, that is exactly 11. So possible answers are 5 and 4 only, not 3. With 4, we are getting exactly 11. The ages of the first 12 United States presidents at the beginning of their term in office. The table above lists the ages of first 12 United States presidents. So when they began their term in office, according to the table, what was the mean age in years of these presidents at the beginning of the term? Round your answer to the, okay, we just add them and divide by 12. 57, 62, 58, 58, 59, 58, 62, 55, 68, 51, 50, 65 divided by 12. So I'm getting 703 as total. So 58.58 to the nearest tenth, 58.6. Are we getting same answer?
1 minute, I'm just
58.6.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 33. If the expression above is rewritten in the form this, where A, B, and C are constants, so what is the value of B? So we just simplify and compare. 3x square minus 2x square is minus 5x square. 5x plus 4x is 9x. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. So b is coefficient of x, that is 9. In a circle with center O, central angle AOB measures this. The area of this sector found by the central angle AOB is what fraction of area of circle? Try that.
Hmm. So that's a very good question.
No, it's not. So wouldn't it just be 5/8?
Very good.
I don't know why I took this so long.
Someone is going to make a hat trick. Mohammed, waiting for your answer.
Oh, it's because 2 pi radians is the full circle and 5 over 4 pi, 5/8 of the full circle, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe I've already told you one of the student is completing his test 15 minutes earlier and he's still doing the same and he's still getting 7 to 10 questions wrong. And the problem is they are always random. Suppose he's making mistake every time in geometry, that could be figured out. They're always random. The only thing which is causing that is rushing through the question. So whenever you're planning your test, you have to practice Blue Book. You should know what time you're doing and what tools you will be allowed to use. An online store receives customer satisfaction rating between 0 to 100 inclusive. In the first 10 ratings the store received, the average arithmetic mean of the rating was 75. What is the least value store can receive for the 11th rating and still be able to have an average of 85? Does this make sense? The data I've written.
yes, sir. It makes complete sense.
Sum of 10 over 10. So 85 into 11 minus 750. 0 out of 100. Oh, sorry. 11th rating and still be able to have an average of at least 85 for the first 20 ratings. Sum of first 10 is 750. What is the least value of the score store can receive for the 11th rating and still be able to have? So remaining 9 must be maximum full. 9 into 100 by 20. 85 into 20 minus 900 minus 750. So x is equals to 50.
Oh, okay, I understand, sir.
Sum of first 10 is clearly 750. 11th person is somehow not happy with the store, and the remaining could be very happy and giving them 100 each. 35. Question number 35, 40, 50. 36. In the xy plane, if a point with coordinate a comma b lies in the solution set of the system inequalities above, what is the maximum possible value of a b? Maximum possible value of a y. I'm just going to consider them equations and solve. Subtracting both of them, 0 is equals to minus 20x plus 3000. So x is equals to 3000 by 20 gives me 150. And y is equals to 150 into 5 is 750. So what is the maximum possible value of b? B is y. So if we just consider 750 in place of y, minus 3000 divided by minus 15, x is 150. So 150, I guess. 750 is the maximum value. Number 36, 750. Question 37 and 38 refer to the following information. If shoppers enter a store at an average rate of R shoppers per minute and each stays in the shop, each stays in the store for an average time of t minutes, the average number of shoppers in the store n at any time is given by RT, R per minute and minutes. So number of shoppers. So this relationship is known as little wow. The owner of the good deals store estimates that during business hours, an average of 3 shoppers per minute enter the store and that each of them stays at an average of 15 minutes. The store owner uses little law to estimate that there are 45 shoppers in the store at any time. Little law can be applied to any part of the store, such as particular department or the checkout lines. The store owner determines that during business hours, approximately 84 shoppers per hour make a purchase, and each of these shoppers spend an average of 5 minutes in the checkout line. At any time during business hours, how many shoppers on average are waiting in the checkout line to make a purchase at the good deal store? I hate this question. So 85 shoppers per hour make a purchase. 84 per hour divided by 60. I'm getting 1.4 per minute. And they were spending 15 minutes already in the store. So we are supposed to have 21 shoppers in the store. And average of 5 minutes in the checkout line. 7 in the checkout line. Do it, then we'll see the answer.
This question boggles my brain.
Give me a second, sir.
Sure.
So
So
could you
so you got
explain this
7 as your
question?
answer?
Uh,
I think it's 7.
It seems to be right. I don't. Can you check the marks team?
Yes, we'll let Mahad try as well. Then we'll see.
Yes, just 1 minute.
These should be
Yes, it
7
should be
in
7.
5
Uh,
minutes, 37. Is 7. Oh, yes.
but
That
sir,
was so easy.
I did like I did 84.
Yeah.
I times it by the minutes. I got the 420 minutes. Then there's I divided it by the amount of minutes in 1 hour. So I did 420 divided by 60. Then I got 7 shoppers per hour.
Okay. So I basically did 84 by 60 first, and that was per minute. And I actually got for 15, and then I divided by 3 again. So more or less working steps are same. Like I did this by 3. So 5, and this was 84 by 60 already. So back or forth, we are getting same steps. Mohammed, any issue, clarity?
No, sir. I don't have any issues right now. I
Okay,
understand.
very good. The owner of the Goodwill store opens a new store across town. For the new store, the owner estimates that during business hours, an average of 90 shoppers per hour enter the store, and each of them stays for 12 minutes. More are entering and staying less time. The average number of shoppers in the new store at any time is what percent average entering? So 90 per hour. This is per minute. And they are staying for 12 minutes. So 90 by 60 into 12, there are actually 18 already in the store at any time. And there were 45. Yeah. So the average number of shopper in the new store at any time is what percent less than the average number of shoppers in the original store at any time? Those are 45, those are 18. So 18 by 45 into 100. This is 40, 60% less.
60% less? I think so. Yeah.
60%, yes.